Today is Monday, September 14th, 2020, and this is the Weekly Update. Good afternoon, FBC Centralia. Here comes the news. I've had the privilege of knowing a lot of really talented people in my life. Professional athletes, actors, high-profile doctors, politicians, etc. Perhaps one of the most uniquely talented people I know are two ladies who play the bagpipes. I love hearing bagpipes play. I swear I'm going to have Amazing Grace played on the bagpipes at my funeral. One of these people is a former colleague, while the other one is a former student. We were all in the hallway between class change talking about bagpipes when my former student told us a story about the time she was late for a performance and how she had to run with her pipes to get there on time. I told her with great concern that she shouldn't run with bagpipes. She could put an eye out, or worse, be killed. And now, for our top stories. Join us for worship this Sunday morning at 10:15. It is our hope that we will be returning inside for worship this week, as the Boone County order is set to expire this Thursday. However, if the order is extended, we will have drive-in worship this Sunday like we have been doing in the past. If that is the case, we encourage you to bring your lawn chairs as we've done. Get out of your cars, interact with us, interact with the people around you as we gather for a time of prayer, praise, and preaching. Either way, you can always access our services online through YouTube and Facebook Live. That's Sunday morning worship this Sunday at 10:15. Whether we are inside or outside next week for morning worship, we will begin offering childcare for ages 2 through 4 during the service. We have established protocols for taking care of our young ones. Here's the basics that you need to know. Obviously, this is going to be limited to children ages 2 through 4. We will be doing temperature checks on all workers and children. We have 3 touchless infrared thermometers that we will be using to check. Everyone will need to have a temperature below 99.9 degrees. All child care workers will be wearing masks. And if your child is experiencing any symptoms or not feeling well, please keep them with you. Online giving is up on our webpage, offering you a safe and convenient way to send in your tithes and your offerings. Please visit our website, centraliafbc.org/give, to set up your account today. There is still service opportunities available. We have members of our church in need of some basic lawn care, maybe some minor house maintenance. As the fall comes in and as the leaves start dropping, we'll need people to rake yards. If you would like to be a part of this outreach, please see myself, Pastor Chris, or you can contact Jamie Ross directly, and he will get you connected with somebody who could really use your help. Students, again, as I always say, with clubs and organizations requiring community service hours, this is a perfect way for you to get those community service hours in. So if you would like to be a part of this, just contact me, and I'll get you in touch with Jamie or get a contact where you can be a part of helping members of our community, members of our church, while gaining those community service hours for your school or for your club or for your activity. If you would like to volunteer to help us out in the office, answering the phones, answering the front door, please call or contact Jackie, and she will get you scheduled to help. The people who are coming in to do this, it's a tremendous help for her. It's a tremendous help for us. So if you have some time, a day a week, or some time that you can devote, and you would like to help us out in the office, answering phones and answering the front door, please contact the church office. Please get in touch with Jackie, and she will get you scheduled to help us out with that situation. We have a new church management software system that keeps track of our members and our information. The program is called Breeze. This is a new and secure online communication program. If FBC has an email address for you, be on the lookout for your invitation to create an account in Breeze. If you have any questions, call the church office and ask to talk to Jackie. Our food pantry is an amazing source of outreach for our community as a community service for our church as we use it to show God's love to those who may need help from time to time. Our next food pantry date will be this Wednesday, September 16th from 1 to 3. If you or someone you know could benefit from this service, please let them know that we will be open from 1 to 3 this Wednesday, September the 16th. As you can see, we are always in need of some of these items. We got pretty good food stores right now, but trash bags, hand soap, dish soap, paper towels, we are always in need of those items. If you can help us with that, please bring those by the church. You can drop them off in the basket outside the fellowship hall or give them to one of us during or before or after a service, and we'll take care of that. But our next food pantry date will be this Wednesday, September 16th. From 1 to 3 p.m. Students, join us this Wednesday for Wednesday Night Live, 6:15 in the gym. We'll have a light refreshment followed by our worship service. This week, we will begin a 5-week series on the Sermon on the Mount out of the book of Matthew. Jesus gave us the greatest sermon ever preached, and we will unfold that sermon over the next 5 weeks. This week, we'll be talking about the impact of righteousness. If you want to prepare, go ahead and look at Matthew chapter 5, verses 1 through 16. That's Wednesday Night Live, this coming Wednesday, 6:15 in the gym, as we begin our series on the Sermon on the Mount. The song for this week is by the City Harmonic. It is titled City on a Hill. We're called to be a light to the world, and this song is a great reminder of the importance of being disciples in a lost world. Join us this Wednesday for Wednesday Night Live at 6:15. You don't want to miss out. FBC, we have events going on and things that you can be a part of. Here are just a few of them. Men's Bible study has resumed in person on Saturday mornings beginning at 6:30 a.m. There is a Zoom option available for those who are still not getting out at this time. For those who are, make plans to join us in person for our men's Bible study beginning Saturday or on Saturdays at 6:30 a.m. We will be looking at the Bible study Counterculture by David Platt. We will look at the first lesson of that this coming Saturday. So that's men's Bible study in person Saturday mornings at 6:30 in the morning in the gym fellowship hall area. If you're not getting out, once again, we do have a Zoom option available for you. We do have people using that Zoom, so you will not be the only one. If you need help with that or need to get connected with Zoom, please call either Pastor Chris or myself, and we will get you set up for that. A few upcoming events that we need to let you know about. Our next members meeting is September the 20th at 6 p.m. Members meeting September the 20th at 6 p.m. We also have the Centralia Bike-a-thon October 3rd from 9 to noon. We have this event going on October 3rd. Half of the proceeds for the Bike-a-thon will benefit the Centralia Ministerial Alliance. You can contact me, and I have the contact numbers available if you need more information about the Centralia Bike-a-thon, October 3rd from 9 to noon. Children and Youth Worker Training, we had to move that, we had to push that back and start and do it next month. So we will have that Children and Youth Worker Training October the 11th, immediately following the service that morning. CoStar will be catering the lunch. That time is wrong. I did not change that. I just kind of drag and dropped. I apologize. That will not be from 9 to noon. It will be immediately following the service on October the 11th. But CoStar will be catering our lunch. We implore you to please be a part of that, as we are going to be talking about some very important issues and very important things that we need to cover each and every year as we seek to not only minister to our kids but protect them as well. Our Joy group will regather, and this time it's going to be happening at the South Pavilion in City Park, Friday, September the 25th at 12 noon. That's Friday, September the 25th at 12 noon. They'll be gathering for a time of food, fun, and fellowship. Co-Star will be catering the meal, and special guests for Joy that day will be the Ambassadors of Grace. If you plan on attending, please contact Chuck Burton by Wednesday of this week. Cru Student Ministry, here comes your news. We will be doing a drawing September 30th for a $50 gift card going to a student who participated in Sunday Summer Nights this year. To be eligible, you must have attended at least one Sunday Summer Night. For every one that you attended, your name is put in the drawing. For example, if you came to 5 Sunday Summer Nights, your name goes in 5 times. The other stipulation is that you must be present at Wednesday Night Live on September 30th to win. The only exceptions to this will be our seniors who have gone on and graduated and moved on to college. So that is a big giveaway night. Also on September 30th, we're encouraging you all to reach out to your friends who need to be a part of a Bible study. Additional prizes and drawings will take place on that Wednesday. We'll be giving away shirts, mugs, gift cards, and many other prizes. That's Wednesday Night Live, September the 30th, for our big giveaway night. Students, we want to encourage you to be a part of a weekly Bible study. We have something for all youth ages. Now that school is back in session, sports are in full swing, and we have returned to the busy life, it is easy to let your spiritual health go. Come join us on Wednesdays and soon Sunday nights and feed your spiritual health. You won't believe how much a difference it will make in your week. I mentioned before, coming this fall, we will begin discipleship classes on Sunday evenings at 5:30 for the youth. Our first study is titled The Good Book by Darren Spoo and Kyle Idleman. This is a discipleship study that will challenge us to dive deeper into God's Word as we become disciples who make disciples. This will be a part video and part small group discipleship class. That's going to begin September the 27th at 5:30. Hey, we want you to be a part of the conversation of what's going on at First Baptist Centralia. We have different outlets that we let you know what's going on. Our social media is one of those. If you want to be up to date on what's going on, the happenings, the changes, what has come about. During this pandemic time, we've had to use all sorts of means of communication, and our social media has been vital in that as things change sometimes on a daily basis. You can connect with us on our social media. First Baptist Church Facebook page is at First Baptist Centralia. If you want to connect with the students, you can look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That is at FBC Cru Students. And finally, you can connect with our children's department, our children's program, on Facebook as well, at FBC Kids Centralia. And now before we go, it's time for Deep Thoughts with Pastor Keith. As Christians, we should value truth. We have truth in God's Word, and God's Word should measure up against everything else. We should measure everything against what God's Word has to say. It is sort of the litmus test, the standard for truth in our lives, or at least it should be. We live, however, in a world that does not value truth. In fact, truth be told, the truth is rarely told. This has been Deep Thoughts with Pastor Keith. Hey, that's all the time we have for this week. We look forward to seeing you this Sunday morning at 10:15 for worship service. Whether that's going to be drive-in or in person in the building, we don't know yet. Stay tuned for our social media and all of our other media outlets as we let you know as soon as we know what's going to happen. But we're going to worship. We're going to gather to worship this Sunday at 10:15. You can also join us online on YouTube or Facebook as well. Students, we look forward to seeing you this Wednesday night for Wednesday Night Live at 6:15 in the gym. We're looking forward to starting that series on the Sermon on the Mount. Until then, my name is Keith Jones because that's what my mama named me.